This video is going to show the installation of a Moroso Air oil separator. This kit is for the C6 Corvette, and here's what it came with. Obviously instructions. They look pretty nice and detailed. Looks pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All the necessary fittings, including a ball valve and a little spout here to catch the oil, which really looks really easy to drain the oil. And a couple hoses. The can itself, which is very nice looking, has some media inside there, some entangled stainless steel, and of course the stainless steel bracket, which is unique to Corvette. I went with this kit because I like the front location of the kit. I have a dry sump, so some kits are near the dry sump, and it looks like a challenge to change or to drain the oil. And it has this ball valve with a little spout that goes in the bottom, which makes draining the oil relatively easy. This is my interpretation. I've never had a catch can or air oil separator before, so let's get started. So the first thing I did per the instructions was remove the PVC hose that goes from here, which is from the manifold, up into here, which is the intake. Mine was plastic with the factory quick connectors, kind of like on here. I disconnected this for a little more room, and I disconnected this plug to gain a little more access. Upon trying to remove it, it just basically broke apart. It was so brittle. So expect that to happen. All right, bracket is in. I took the plastic piece out of this cylinder head here and wrapped the wire, had the wire on the outside of this bracket. I did put some thread lock on these socket head screws, and took both hoses and routed them underneath this plastic line versus I had it a little different before. Next step, assemble the can. So I assembled the can, took some time to just tighten everything down and kind of clock it, I guess, to how you want it set up, thinking what's the easiest way to drain this into a cup. And this is kind of what I came up with. So this is how they want the fittings going that way, so we can mate up the hoses. And then I have the valve here that I can just open up, and the spout there, which will be capped, of course, but I think there's enough room there where I can put a cup underneath, drain it, and with relative ease. There it is installed. Give you kind of a view on how big it is and what it looks like. Probably the two most challenging parts were taking the old hose off, which was so brittle, and assembling the can. Otherwise, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. No complaints. I look forward to testing it out.